Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Drive-Thru. I'm your host, Tony T, here as we broadcast live here on Pick Dogs and Sport Chat Place YouTube channel throughout social media. We'll get you out here well before the top of the hour. I want to give you guys enough time to get those bets in for the primetime games. That's what we do here on the Drive-Thru, Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time as we deliver live free sports picks for the games beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern Time and later, and deliver those winners are professional handicappers over at Pick Dogs and Sports Chat Place. Let's peek at who's on the show here for tonight. All right, we got Javon Burt's with us, as we have Goran Kukar. We hope Tony Brown is still logged in. I mean, this is an interesting image we get here from Tony Brown. All right, we got a little issue there. All right, we'll get that corrected. All right, we got El Ninos and then Bryant Biller as well. His is how it's going to line up for today. Ninos, Brown, Burt's, Biller, Kukar, and then I will close this one out. Going solo today. Chris has the afternoon off. Rod Zawacki has the day off. Remember, it's Steak Friday, but Rod's going to try and get those grades, the contest graded, have it ready for the weekend. So Rod needed that time to get the grading process going. So we'll see Rod on Tuesday. We'll see Chris back here on a Monday, and of course we'll have James Clark back here on Monday as well. So of course they'll be also part of the weekend crew. So check the weekend show. They'll have your picks for the Saturday and Sunday shows. So let's go ahead and let's get this one started. We're going to go ahead and welcome Al Ninos to show you if I'm over at Pick Dogs Premium. Al, what's going on?
Going pretty good here. How are you?
Doing great, doing great. All right, the game you have set for us tonight, we're going to the NBA here as the Hornets here, the COVID Hornets, facing here the Kings. The Kings road favorites, won total 231.
Definitely been stung by the COVID bug, but Sacramento coming into this one, they've been playing some pretty good basketball, getting the job done, getting some wins. Charlotte hasn't been playing that bad, considering they're missing their best players. They've been playing some pretty good basketball, keeping some games competitive against some very good teams. But it's one thing to keep games competitive, and then it's another thing to get across the finish line at the end of those close games. And I just don't think they have the weapons it takes to finish those games out, at least on most nights, without Ball and Rozier in the lineup. So I'm going with the Kings here. I think this is one I looked at and really wanted to make this one a premium play, but decided to keep it for us here tonight. And really like this play quite a bit, going with the Kings tonight.
All right, Al's going to take the Kings here, lay the one here against Charlotte. As we talked about, now the one player out for the Kings is Holmes, or Sean Holmes out, but on the Hornets side, you're looking at Ball, McDaniels, Plumlee, Rozier, and Smith. And these are players, well, you mentioned the stars here, Ball and Rozier, but, McDaniels, Plumlee, and Smith are guys who also contribute in the scoring. And you look at the Kings here, they've won 3 straight. I think the coaching change at Gentry might even be, I think it was better, in my opinion, for the Kings.
Well, it's been working out so far, but, again, he's not the one putting the ball in the basket. But, again, it's a very important role. Again, I used to coach a bit myself, but I know it's one thing to coach a bad team, and it's a different thing to coach the better team, and I think he does have the better players on the court tonight. So I don't think, I could have probably coached the Kings to win tonight.
You look at Charlotte here, they've lost 5 of 6 after that loss to Philadelphia, and you look at Charlotte here in this period, losing their players. It's hurt them the most on the defensive side. They sit 30th and last in defensive efficiency over their past 6 games. They're giving up 125 points per 100 possessions. The offense have been strong here for Sacramento, a little better on the defensive side, because that 125 per 100 is horrible here for the Charlotte Hornets. So agreement here, Kings -1 against the Hornets. This one will have a start time of 7 Eastern Time. You can watch this one over on NBA League Pass channel. All right, now let's take a look over at Pick Dogs Premium for tonight. Well, we've got 9 on the NBA card. We got some college hoops hockey as well. What do you have going on over at Pick Dogs Premium? Well, we see you're doing great work. 893 units of profit in the NHL documented.
Yeah, NHL's been pretty good, heating back up again. Unfortunately, took it easy on a night that was pretty sweet last night, but got our win nonetheless on the premium side. Got a few extra plays there tonight, so check it out. I have a 7-pack if you want all the 3 sports there. Got 3 NBA, 3 NHL, and one my best bet out of the college basketball card. So if you want to check that out or get a long-term pass for an even better deal, or pair me up with your other favorite capper and get the best deal right there.
All right, guys, get on board here at Pick Dogs Premium with the El Ninos. 893 units of profit, NHL, fully documented. So visit his profile page over at Pick Dogs Premium. You'll be able to see every play that he is released there, and you can verify those numbers there. He's also showing profit as well in the NBA. And if you look at El Nino's profit here the past 30 days, past 7, past 24 hours, he's got his 7-pack right now. His alphabet's going. He's going to give you his best bet tonight from the NBA, NHL, and college basketball. It's a good time to get on board with El Nino's over at Pick Dog Premium with that 7-pack, only $50. But if you prefer, go with that $3-day all sports pass. That's your best value right now here on the Friday. Get his action here from the Army Navy. If he does post one game there from college hoops, we also have college football. We got college hoops. The NFL Week 14 is upcoming, as well as all the NBA and NHL from El Nino's for the 3-day weekend here. So get on board with El Nino's over at Pick Dog Premium. All right, now, as always, great having your show. Continue that success. Just reading over this wire here, looks like Ben Simmons may be traded here very shortly. It didn't say to who, but there's some rumblings there with Ben Simmons on the move, possibly here. We got a Woj. Yeah, we got a Woj bomb coming up here pretty soon. There's some rumbling. He didn't say where, but he says there's some something's
should be
on
interesting.
The fan.
I mean, you know what? I think he's gotten this has gotten a bit out of hand, how I guess ineffective he is on the offensive side. He's not that bad of a player. He is a pretty decent player. I just don't think he's as good as he was made out to be at one point. And again, yes, his offensive struggles are always going to be there, but if he could definitely still be used as a role player, especially as a defensive specialist, and he's still a very athletic player, which can always be a helpful.
Philadelphia is a tough place. Philadelphia is a real tough place.
I mean, again, you can't I don't think he's like a superstar like he was made out to be. I don't think that's what, if anyone is trading way too much, expecting him to come in and save them as a superstar, I think they're in for some trouble. But, if you get the right deal for him, I think he can be very useful.
Yeah, so we'll all be keeping our eyes here on the wire, wherever we get your news. Looks like there's something stirring here from Woj and Simmons, so we'll see how that develops here over the next hour or so. All right, Al, of course, we'll talk with you next week, and of course, you're also part of the weekend shows.
Yeah, we'll might be on tomorrow, definitely going to be on Sunday, and looking forward to it. It's always fun. It's been a good time, and hope to give out some more good picks.
Yep, and as well as the hockey show will be upcoming. All right, have yourself a great night. We'll talk next week. Al Nino's here on the drive through. I'll continue our coverage here, guys. I'm flying solo Chris with the day off. We'll continue with the show and welcome in Tony Brown. You'll find him over at Pick Dog. He does owe us a premium pick. We hit our like goal yesterday, so we'll get that from Tony Brown in just a second. Let's go ahead and bring him in right now. You'll find him over at Pick Dog Premium, where he's doing fantastic work. I think we got him on wire now. Tony, how's it going?
What's going on, Tony? How you doing out there?
That's going great. All right. We're going to get a premium from you, but we'll first start with your show pick tonight, 10 Eastern time. Golden Knights here to host the Flyers. 270 on the Knights here, total 6.
Yeah, we're going to take the Knights, but you already know my style. We're not going to take the minus 270, no matter how good it is. We're going to take the Knights on the puck line, minus 1.5. And basically, this one, I'm not overcapping it. Sometimes we think too much and, look at too many stats. Philly is just bad. They're just a bad team. You know what I mean? They're 0-10 in their last 10 skates. A 2-game, 3-game losing streak, that just happens. That's the game. 10-game losing streaks, man, they're not trying anymore. In 6 straight on the road. And in those 6 games, they've only put up 9 goals. So they're literally averaging a goal a game, and they're just getting crushed. So no need to lay that heavy juice at minus 270. Take the Knights on the puck line. Either they're going to be blowing them away, or if Philly somehow keeps it close, they're going to lose with the empty net. Take that puck line, minus 1.5, and I think we're getting plus money on that and knock it down for the free play tonight. All
right, Tony Brown here is going to go ahead and take the Vegas Knights on the puck line, minus 1.5 goals, and minus 110 against the Flyers. The Flyers, their last 6 games have been by 2 goals or greater, so it's just going downward. There was a coaching change, I believe, as well with this Flyer team, and it's just looking bad. Play Golden Knights here, puck line. This one will have a start time of 10 Eastern time. Watch it on NHL Center Ice Package. All right, Tony Brown, let's take a look over at Pick Dogs Premium for tonight. You're doing fantastic work in the NHL. 2,034 units of profit. That's all documented. Go over to Pick Dogs Premium. You'll be able to verify all those numbers there. Of course, Tony Brown, what do you have going on over at Pick Dogs tonight?
Same old same, man. They don't got to verify it no more. They know what it is, man. Hockey is my sport, and we've just been tearing it up. Every time we come on the show, it's 1,000 units, 1,400 units, 16. Now we're at 2,000 units. Completed a sweep last night in the NHL. And like I said, you know my style. We're not taking these high money line games. We took the Lightning last night. They were a plus money underdog. We took another team at minus 110. We're just doing good work in hockey. and it's not going to stop. We have 3 plays tonight, my Friday Night Ice triple play. We got 3 plays in the NBA, and we have 1 play in college basketball. So we have a 7-pack of games if you really want to make some money, or you can get individual games and slam them home. They're all good games. We're rolling right now, and we're going to stay hot.
All right, guys, stay hot here with Tony Brown. Get on board. He's showing also profit in college basketball. Tony Brown showing profit yesterday, big day yesterday, past 7 days, past 30 days, 1,432 units of profit. Take a look at the numbers in the NHL tonight. So get on board with Tony Brown. He's got his 3-pack going on right now on the site. His top 3 plays on the board from the NBA. Get on board with that. Of course, he's got, if you're looking for NHL, he's got those on his passes as well. Big card tonight from Tony Brown over at Pick.com. He's got his NBA and his NHL 3-pack right now. Get on board with one of those. Or better yet, get that long-term pass from Tony Brown. You can also get a 3-day pass. Get all his plays for 3 days. You got your Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Get your NFL action week 14 from Tony Brown. All his calls, hoops, NBA, and of course that NHL where he's been red hot. Of course, on Monday you can go long term. You can take those winnings. With those winnings, Tony Brown, they can probably go ahead and get your VIP 1 year.
I mean, if you haven't already got it, you might have already overpaid for it. You know what I mean? Like buying those individual plays, they're going to get expensive. And the nights that we've been having sweeps and 4-0, the 2,000 units in hockey, these passes are playing for themselves. So now you'll have all my picks for 365 days, a full VIP year, baseball, basketball, college hoops, playoffs, championships, everything's included. You're not paying individually, and then the results speak for themselves. We've been red hot all season.
Yeah, it's been red hot. So get on board with Tony Brown. Go long-term VIP 1 year pass. All right, Tony, it's always great having your show. Continue that success. We'll talk with you next week. Will you be part of the weekend coverage this week?
I want to get on for Sunday. Saturday, I have a prior engagement, but Sunday, I would really like to get on because I love the NFL card. So I'm going to try to get in touch with Joe. And I also emailed her about a hockey show. So shout out to Joe. I'm just waiting on her response. And I owe you guys a free pick from the 175.
That's right. Yes, go ahead. Let's give us your premium play here. You're going to give us here from, we hit our LICO yesterday.
And that play is the Los Angeles Lakers -4. Again, I don't want to overthink it. I don't want to try to do no genius level capping on this one. OKC lost by 75. 75, not a typo. I'm not overselling it. It's not like tongue-in-cheek. They lost by 75 points. If the Lakers don't beat them by 4, I'm going to quit being a Laker fan.
There you go. You heard that from Tony Brown. He's on the Lakers tonight, laying the 4 against the OKC Thunder. And the Thunder's got, I don't know, does the Thunder have the Lakers number this year? They beat them twice.
Thunder beat us twice. Yeah, the Thunder beat us twice. All that being said, once you lose by 75, you are no longer an NBA team. You're a JV college team. If Anthony Davis, Russell Westbrook, and LeBron James can't beat a team by 4 that lost by 75, I'm not a fan, and you guys should never put your money on them again. But tonight, solid gold. That's my play of the day, maybe the decade.
You know, Tony Brown, when you're in your mid-30s and you play against guys that are in their 20s, early 20s, how hard was that? How hard was that?
Yeah, no, that's why they beat us twice. But when you go up against a team that, like who wanted to lose to the Lions? Minnesota should be ashamed of themselves. And you see they came out and tore Pittsburgh a new one. Yeah. If the Lakers lost to that team twice and then seeing them lose by 75, tonight they're going to put on a basketball clinic. And if they don't, I mean, I just don't know what I'm doing anymore. And I'm going to have to give the Lakers a rest as a fan and as a bettor.
I'll be looking at the Clippers maybe, right?
No, never that. I'll never be that desperate. Never, ever.
Never that way. Never that way. Never. Not catfishing. No way.
Man, this is never that bad.
Never happened. All right, Tony. Have a great night. We'll tune in Sunday for your morning show there with the morning crew at 10 a.m. Eastern time, start time.
Oh, man, I appreciate you guys always having me on, and good luck, everybody out there.
All right, Tony Brown here on The Drive, and we'll continue our coverage, guys. And just a reminder, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Free picks every single day. Of course, it all gets started with that morning show. Of course, you can catch that on the weekends, 10 a.m. Eastern time. You got Mitch, you got Joe Mannon, Rod Zawacki, Brian Bittler. And of course, a lot of the drive-through cappers make appearances on that show, giving out live free sports picks for the games, for those weekend games. And on Saturday, you could get some college. You're obviously going to get some NBA, college hoops. We'll have I'm pretty sure they'll have Army Navy for you. And of course, on Sunday, it's NFL heavy with the NFL action in Week 14. It's the weekend shows here, 10 a.m. Eastern time. So be sure to tune in. As always, guys, we always ask for your help. Those likes, those thumbs up really helps us out. moves up the rankings. So we appreciate those likes, those thumbs up. Let's continue on here on the drive-through. I'm Tony T. Flying Solo today. Chris has the afternoon off. He'll be back again tomorrow. I'm sorry, he'll be back tomorrow on the weekend shows with his picks, but he'll be back on the drive-through on Monday. It's now time for Jovan Burtz. You'll find him over at Pick Dog Stream, where he does fantastic work. Jovan, what's going on?
Nothing much over here. Just another day trying to get these winners in order. How about you?
I'm doing great. It's been great. And tonight we're going to look at a game from college hoops. We don't have Memphis. I had Memphis on my mind for some reason. It's Louisville that's going to be facing DePaul here with Louisville laying points.
Yeah, and I'm on the Blue Demons in this one. I'm on DePaul. So, years past, the Blue Demons, they've been, punching bags of the Big East. But this year, they look to come in the conference play, doing some good things. Not being a punching bag anymore. And, going into 6-1-1 against the spread and having a positive record going in conference play, playing a team like Louisville, who quite honestly don't engender any confidence in me for reasons I'll get to later, is a good spot for them. Getting 7 points. So they shoot 49.2% from the field. That's 23rd in the nation. And they scored 85.3 points per game. That's 11th in the nation. Playing a team like the Cardinals with a bad coach in my mind, Chris Mack, he should have stayed at Xavier because he couldn't fill Rick Pitino's shoes. His coaching style just doesn't fit the ACC in my mind. Case in point, they're 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 home games, and 1-4 in their last 5 home games, following three or more consecutive games on the road. Those stats right there are enough for me to back the Blue Demons and take them with this point spread.
All right, he's going to go ahead and take DePaul, the Blue Demons here at +7. Let's get this correct here. +7 points from Jovan Burtz. Any concern here with DePaul, this being their first true road game? I think all their games have been on their home court.
That may be the case, but I just really have no confidence in Louisville in the way Chris Mack coaches. You look at his games, you look at the team's games, they're not winning by margin a lot of times. So just that road ATS record in their last 6 speaks for itself, basically. And I have confidence in their head coach, in DePaul's head coach, more than I have in Chris Mack. Javon Freeman Liberty, he's putting in good work. I just like the way they played. I like the way they mesh. And granted, they're playing their first road game, their first true road game, but that really doesn't make a difference as far as this point spread. I think this might be a 5-point game at most.
All right, looking here at DePaul +7 against Louisville. This one will have a start time of 8 p.m. Eastern time over on the ESPN networks. All right, Jovan, let's take a look over at Pick Dog Stream for tonight, where you're doing fantastic work. Look at college football, 1,395 units of profit. Bowl season not too far away, but a little more than a week and a day. Of course, we got a nice card tonight from the NBA. We got some college hoops up there. What do you have going on over at Pick Dogs Premium?
Yeah, it's Friday, so you know what that means. Time to take flight on these books with my Take Flight Friday 3-pack, 3 NBA games that I like, key spots, so take that. I also have a extra NBA play, for longer term subscribers. You can also check out my 3-day, my 7-day, my 30-day, my yearly, or match me with one of the other cappers on the 2-for-1 cappers. It's all there at Pick Dog and Sports Chat Place.
That's correct, guys. Get on board with Jovan Burtz over at Pick Dogs Premium. You see the numbers here, 1,395 units of profit in college football. Also showing profit in college basketball, 355 units. And, of course, showing profit here the past 30 days as well. So get on board with Jovan Burtz. Of course, he's got his Take Flight Friday NBA 3-pack on the board for you tonight. His 3 best plays from the NBA. He'll smash the books for you. Affordable pricing, just $39.95. Of course, you can always take those winnings, or why not just do it now? Get his 3-day All Sports Pass. All his plays for 3 days. It's only going to cost you $30 more to get the 3-day pass. That's a great value there. You'll add all his plays for tomorrow. That's Saturday. You'll have some college hoops up there, NBA as well, possibly Army Navy. We'll see. But of course, he'll get his NFL on Sunday, so a good time to get on board with Javon Burtz over at Pick Dodge Premium with that 3-day all sports pass, and then on Monday go even longer term with Javon. All right, Javon, as always, great having your show. Continue that success. We'll talk with you a little bit later here on the recap.
Absolutely. See you then.
All right, Javon Burtz here on the drive through. Let's continue with our coverage, guys. Keep those likes, those thumbs up coming in. We greatly appreciate it. Chris with the day off today. He'll be back on Monday. Let's continue on here on the drive. It's time for Brian Bittler. Brian, you'll find him over at Pick Dogs Premium. He's also part of the morning crew. On the weekends, it's 10 a.m. Eastern time. Remember that. Of course, that's when he'll be on. So let's go ahead and bring him in right now. I think we can get Brian in for you. Here we go. Brian, what's happening?
Not much. I think we might see Tony Brown burning those Lakers jerseys. I'm not really quite sure, but
yeah.
I mean, OKC has been a cover machine against the Lakers. So I think it's like, what the hell is the number?
They
here?
beat them twice this year.
4-12 last 16.
Wow.
4-12 the last 16 in OKC for the Lakers as far as cover go. I don't know if they're going to win the game outright, but anyway, I think Tony Brown might be a little upset after that game.
Yeah, I think he's upset yesterday. But one thing with OKC, we know they're paper thin, and they were with depth, and there was a back-to-back when they lost to Memphis. So I don't think, you get them with fresh, it's a different thing, But that team is paper thin with depth on the bench. So,
Yep.
All right, here we go. We're going NHL 7 Eastern time as the Capitals are hosting the Penguins here. Cap's going to lay $1.45, total 5.5.
Yeah, for me, I'm loving the Pittsburgh Penguins tonight in Washington. Both these teams have been red hot overall, but the Penguins are in a revenge spot. Last time these two teams met up in Washington, Capitals absolutely crushed them 6-1. Look for another incredible, unexpected win for the Pittsburgh Penguins. The kind of win they've been getting all season long. They're 5-1 last 6 games following a win. They're also 10-3 on Fridays. This Penguins team likes to win on Fridays. Take the Pittsburgh Penguins. I think it's around plus 120.
All right, we got the Penguins here at the price here against the Capitals. Of course, Brian is on them in the plus. They're plus 125 here against the Washington Capitals. All right, Brian, looking at this game as you talked about here with Washington, though, the Washington has had won 5 of 7 here in this one. So really turns you on here is that Pittsburgh's been on a better win streak here.
And also a revenge factor. Losing 6-1 in hockey is never usually leaves a mark, and I think they'll remember that last game that they had with the Capitals. This is a game the Penguins really need, though, too. Also, I think you're getting nice value with the team. I think the Penguins are right on the same level with the Washington Capitals. All
right, Pittsburgh Penguins plus 125 against the Capitals, and this one will have a start time of 7 p.m. Eastern time. Watch this one over on NHL Center Ice Package. All right, Brian, let's take a look over at Pick Dog Sprint, where you're doing great work here. Past 30 days, 869 units of profit. That's all documented. Got a nice board tonight, 9 NBA, some college hoops and hockey as well. What do you have going on over at Pick Dogs Premium?
I'll tell you what, a 28-18, 61% start in college basketball. Also, NBA run at 25-16. That's also 61%. You can get 3 basketball plays from me, 1 college basketball, 2 NBA. My 3-pack for tonight is just $40 at pickdogs.com. Premium picks.
That's right, guys. Get on board here with Brian Bittler over at Pick Dogs Premium. Tonight, you can see the numbers at 869 units of profit, also showing profit the past 7 days. But man, has he been on fire here over at the site here, showing profit in college basketball, profit in NBA, profit NFL, profit in college football. Brian Bittler is the guy you want to get on board this weekend over at Pick Dogs Premium. You can get on board with his passes for tonight, but why not get that Pound Zone 3-pack from Brian Bittler? I should say actually his 3-day all sports pass. 3-day all sports pass is super pass. All his plays for this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Of course, a lot of the cappers on that 3-day pass, they like to put in their Monday Night Football pick on Sunday, so you get that included. 3-day all sports super pass from Brian Bittler. Every play he releases this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for a low price, $95. You get on board with Brian Bittler. You can also add a second capper with that 2-for-1 capper promotion. Even greater value. Well, get on board with Brian Bittler. 3-day all sports pass. Scroll down near the bottom on his profile page. You'll find it there. All right, Brian, as always, great having you on the show. I know you're also part of the morning crew. You guys provide tremendous value there with that YouTube members VIP.
Yeah, YouTube Premium and VIP level memberships. With the VIP, you get a play that I would add at 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon if I could have premium plays that late, and one premium play a day from me, Joe, Rod, and Mitch. So you get tremendous value for that $100. Make sure you check out the YouTube VIP and Premium plan. Check out the links below.
Check out the links below and get signed up. All right, Brian, as always, great having your show. Continue the success. We'll talk to you on the drive through Monday because you bookend the show, but I know you're also part of that weekend coverage.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the weekend coverage tomorrow. We're gonna hopefully Ruffalo doesn't take the day off tomorrow. I'm looking forward to seeing him. Maybe Al Nino. So I gotta find out why he doesn't think Ben Simmons is a superstar in the NBA. I gotta ask him.
Yeah,
but, should be interesting.
Yeah, you got to grill him on, and looking forward to. I know you and Joe Madden will be doing a show next, I guess, pretty soon, right? We have some cappers on there too.
Should be very interesting. Yeah, I'm hoping. I'm not sure what the final say is going to be because that comes from the big man upstairs. But I know Romanelli. I talked to him and a few other guys, Kevin Thomas. So there's a few things in the works. So hopefully that all works out.
Yeah, looking forward to launching there the new shows. And of course, check out Brian tomorrow. He'll be part of the morning coverage, 10 a.m. Eastern time with the morning show. All right, Brian, have a great night. We'll talk with you on Monday.
I'll see you on Monday, Tony. You have a good weekend.
All right, Brian Bittler here on the Drive to. Let's continue our coverage here. Guys, reminder, if you missed any of our picks, we'll do a complete recap at the end of the show. Javon Burtz will help me out with that. Let's continue on with our coverage. And boy, oh boy, we're going to bring on Goran. It's Friday, so it's Fridays with Goran. We're going to get some European picks from Goran here from soccer. So let's go ahead and bring him in. He's going to be looking at the EPL for tonight. So let's go ahead and get Goran Kukar here on the show. Goran, how you doing?
Hey, Tony. I was almost not ready. I'm not used to getting this fast.
I know.
Sure,
I know. That's what, we don't have Chris on the show today, right? So we move faster without him, right?
Yeah. I gotta say, it kind of feels nice,
Oh, it does. Okay, I'm pretty sure you'll appreciate that. All right. I know you guys do. Well, I know before we get to the game, I know you guys are doing a live show. Everyone's excited about it. I'm seeing the view counts. My goodness, you guys are doing fantastic work here. People should be checking this out because you give out winners.
Yeah, every day, 4:30 p.m. Eastern. It's about 15 to 20 minute show. We give out a few picks for the next day. And there's pretty much game every day now since it's December. Every league is busy, and tomorrow morning it's gonna be the big one. We have some massive games tomorrow, so it's gonna be great.
It will be great, yeah, guys. So be sure to tune in. You can see Goran and Ashley are doing fantastic work. Just look at the view counts; they've been fantastic. People are tuning in, so you need to tune in as well. 4:30 Eastern time. I know on the weekends it's earlier, right?
Yeah, the weekends it's 9 a.m. just before the game kickoff, and that's when we actually give the most information out. When we see the lineups, when we see all the injury reports and stuff like that. So I think last weekend we gave out pretty much every game that we gave out was a winner, and even the parlays that we gave out on the Saturday were a nice hit.
All right, it's a nice hit, guys. Tune in on the weekends, 9 a.m. Eastern time, with that soccer show with Goran and Ashley. All right, let's get started here. Manchester U to face Norwich City in the EPL with Manchester U favorite.
Yeah, Manchester United is at minus 223 right now. I'm honestly surprised that they are not the bigger favorites. I know that they have had their struggles, a lot of struggles so far this season, but since they got the new coach, they have kind of changed their approach completely. They're playing better. They're much more firm defensively. I'm not saying that they're the perfect team right now, but I think they're going in the right direction. And against this Norwich team, the team that it's in the last place in the EPL, the team that has scored only 8 goals so far this season and is conceding an average of 2 goals per game. They're the weakest team in the league. They will be getting relegated. I'm quite sure of that. So I honestly think that this is going to be a block bet for them. I'm going to take Manchester United and over 2.5. The price is actually plus 120 right now. If you ask me, that's a gift, and I think that's the pick that's probably going to end up on my preview list for tomorrow.
Norwich City, Manchester U over 2.5 goals. Manchester U to win here at plus 110. That's from Goran Kukar there with his play for tonight. All right, Goran, what's your thoughts so far as we're into this EPL season?
You know what? I think I mentioned this on our live show earlier today. I think it's going to be a very competitive season. We have 4 or 5 teams that could easily compete for the title. But the big three we have Liverpool, Chelsea, and Manchester City. I think those three will go all the way until the end. I honestly wouldn't be surprised, Tony, if we see the decision being made in probably the last round of the season, who's gonna win the title, because I think it's gonna be super close this season.
Very good, Goran Kukar. All right, Goran, let's take a look over at Pick Dogs Premium, where you're doing fantastic work here. 786 units of profit past 30 days. Big weekend here, EPL and European leagues. What do you have going on over at Pick Dogs Premium?
Yeah, Tony, today was also great. I had a 3-pack for today, and that was clean sweep. So that's another very profitable day. But for tomorrow, I'll probably have a 5-pack. Might stretch to 7. We'll see if I'm gonna be liking enough games. But with that 5-pack, guys, there's gonna be a lot of profit there. I might squeeze in a dog of the day for a nice plus 300 or something like that. But there's a 7-day, there's a 3-day pack as well, and you can still jump on that December pack. There's going to be a lot of games this month.
That's right, guys. Get on board here with Goran Kukar over at Pick Dogs Premium. Check out his plays out there. He does have a 7-day pass. He'll give you a 6-month pass, which I think is an absolute steal right now. 6 months pass from Goran. $205. That is a steal right there, guys, right now. Get on board with that and get all of Goran's plays for the next 6 months. All his European leagues, champion leagues, yeah, even some of the small leagues out there. I know you dabble a little MLS, right?
Yeah, well, the MLS is basically over right now, so that's off. But I mean, there's always a lot of games in those. I'm not gonna call them minor leagues, but we have quite an interesting league in the Netherlands and in Belgium as well. I usually put some from Portugal as well, and those are, I'm going to say, pretty much always a hit. We have the top 3 teams in Portugal, and they're not as big favorites in most of the games, and they always get a win pretty much. So there's a lot of picks all over Europe.
A lot of picks over Europe, and don't forget the World Cup qualifier, right? We're heading into a World Cup year.
Yeah, the regular part of the World Cup qualifiers is over. No, actually, that was for... Yeah, actually, it is for the World Cup. It's over, but we still have playoffs. We have, I think, 3 Final Fours being played, so there's going to be 3 more teams that are qualifying. South America are still on. I think that starts in late February, if I'm not mistaken, in South America.
Yeah, they do, and I think, isn't Italy and Portugal hand-to-head? One of them is going to get eliminated?
Yeah, exactly. They are playing the same Final Four, and one of them is not going to be in the World Cup. And if by any chance is that going to be Italy, that's going to be the second World Cup for them. And they're not going to be there. So
oh my goodness!
There's going to be a big price to pay for somebody there.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Yes, there will be. All right, Gordon. As always, a great having you show. Continue that success. We'll tune in for your show with Ashley during the week on the weekends. It's an early start here, as you said, 9 a.m. Eastern time. Of course, during the week, 4:30 Eastern. Make note of that, guys, because all you got to do is look at the view counts. That tells you it's a good show. Very simple. It's they are getting a lot of views because the content's good and they're winning picks. You got to tune into those guys with Gordon and Ashley. And I know you also do just the standalone soccer picks on the channel for people that just want to see picks on games, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of free picks that Sport Chat plays as well. A lot of free articles for every big league out there, and there's a lot of free videos on YouTube as well. I think we have 16 videos for this weekend alone. So if you don't like the picks on the live shows or in the articles, just go check the videos, guys. And those are I think those have been hitting around 70% since Ashley joined, and we are not planning to stop anytime soon.
That's right. Not stopping anytime soon, guys. Visit the Pick Dogs YouTube channel. Mitch has it nice and organized. You can go right to the soccer picks there. And, of course, check out the live shows as well as they stream. We gave you the stream times, so a note to tune in. All right, Gordon, have a great night. We'll talk again next week.
See you at 9 a.m., guys, tomorrow morning.
9 a.m., bright and early. Goran Kukar here on the drive. So let's continue coverage, guys. My pick, and then we'll do the recap. So if you miss any of the plays, we'll do a complete recap here at the end of the show. Chris has the afternoon off. As you know, he does a lot of work here on the channel. He does weekend work as well. He's part of he does some of his videos from College Hoops. So he'll be back here on Auburn Network tomorrow on the morning show, contributing with a pick on that 10 a.m. show. But he'll be back here on the drive-thru again on Monday. All right, let's continue on here on the show. Now it's time for my pick. I'm going to go to College Hoops tonight. We're going to be looking at this game between Murray State and Memphis. That's why I said I had Memphis on my mind, because this Memphis team has gone through a lot of turmoil internally with some of their players. they're having some issues, and we'll get to it here in a little bit. We're going to take Murray State here plus the 10. And, Murray State, they do return 4 stars from last year. The Racers are a good shooting team. 51% from the floor. The whole team's a 41% shooting, 32% from beyond the arc. And they're strong scoring around the bucket, great on the offensive glass. They guard the perimeter. They force turnovers. And we look at Memphis as a 3-game losing streak. But here's the issue with Memphis. They're a sloppy team. 351 in the nation in turnovers. They're poor on the defensive glass. They're also a bad free throw shooting team. I can't lay points here when you're with Memphis in this one. So I'm going to take Murray State here plus the 10 in this one. All right, and reminder, guys, go to Pick Dogs Premium. I have a 3-pack right now. My best 3 plays here on the board. I have for you a couple from the NBA, one from college hoops. So get on board over at Pick Dogs Premium with my 3-pack for tonight. I'm also part of the 2-for-1 capper promotion over there at Pick Dogs Premium. So you can match me up with another capper. We want to match me up with James Clark, with Brian Bittler, with Jovan. Pick a 2-for-1 capper promotion. If you're into European soccer, match me up with Goran or Ashley. 2-for-1 capper promotion is your best value over there at Pick Dogs Premium. So when you get the long-term passes, that 3, 7, and 30 All Sports Pass. All right, let's continue on here on the show. And now it's time for the show recap. And I've got my man Jovan here to help us out. El Nino got us started. Kings -1 against the Hornets. Tony Brown, Golden Knights, puck line, -1.5 goals, -110 against the Flyers. Jovan was on the DePaul Blue Demons here, +7 against Louisville. Brian says take the Penguins -125 against the Capitals. Goran, Norwich, Manchester, over 2.5 goals, Manchester to win. And yours truly here was on Murray State +10 against Memphis. All right, Jovan, other than your pick, which one do you like the best?
Murray State, that's a casher.
You like your State as a casher. All right. I'm going to go here with the I like Tony Brown's pick with the Golden Knights puck line. The Flyers are just playing poor hockey right now, and that's a tough home stadium there. I like the Golden Knights here. The puck line -1.5 goals, -110 against the Flyers. All right. That'll do it for this edition of the Drive Through. Really quickly, Jovan, you'll be part of the weekend show?
Absolutely. Both days, Saturday and Sunday.
All right, Saturday and Sunday. So tune in to Jovan, and so he'll be delivering his plays for you guys for the weekend shows. 10 a.m. Eastern time is when it all gets started, Saturday and Sunday. Of course, a lot of the Drive Through Cappers will be there, as well as Joe Madden, Brian Bittler, Rod Zawacki, and Mitch there. Of course, we'll be back here with the Drive Through, and the Drive Through as we will be here on Drive Through on Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. All right, that'll do it for tonight's show. Let's go ahead and bring in our capture night. Good night to everyone. Have yourself a great night, and we'll talk with you guys again